Okay, YouTube. This is the second part of my video. Pretty much in this video, I just want to kind of showcase what the product looks like in my hair after a couple of minutes. It's probably been in my hair for maybe a good 20 to 30 minutes. If you let the product stay too long, it will dry. But I kind of just want the product just to set in my hair. And this is a continuation of my first part of my video, utilizing the John Frieda, the John Frieda Luminous Glaze Clear Shine Gloss. Pretty much in this video, I probably won't get to touch on the other products. I'm probably just going to show you some of the tools I use before I put this product on. As I showed in the other video, I had shown this particular pick that I use to kind of, kind of in a way massaging my scalp, but also loosening whatever flakiness or dandruff that's on the scalp. And I feel like this tool works really well in getting that done and reaching real deep in all the areas. I showed that briefly in part 1 of my video. This is another tool I use sometimes. It more or less I use this if my hair is already straight, so I have easier access to my scalp. But this is just a tool. It's basically a brush that's also metal, like how the pick is. It has a pointed tip. Don't know where you can find it, but I found it at my local beauty supply place. This brush is also a good tool to use to release any flakiness or just release the oils in your scalp, massaging your scalp. This is a really great tool, I find. I tend to like to use this not necessarily right before I shampoo. I use it throughout with my hair. When I get my hair professionally done, I will use it to just release any oils and just massage my scalp. And this is another tool I bought at, actually I bought it at CVS. You may have seen this before. It's just a scalp massager. I don't really want to put it on my scalp right now, but because I got product in it, but maybe I will, because I'm going to wash it anyways. You just move it and it kind of gets deep in. You spread it out on the head and it gets deep in and massages the scalp. And it's just as effective as the pick I initially showed and also the brush I showed. So all 3 of those items, I have all 3 because I'm a product junkie. But any one of them will do the trick. And like I said, I like to use that, particularly before I shampoo or wash or rinse my hair. Because I don't always shampoo my hair because I have curly hair or I have textured hair. So I like to use these products before that. That pretty much shows that. The other thing that I wanted to say is what you'll need also anytime your hair is textured, you want to always section your hair off. And some of the things that I use when I section off of these plastic clamp clips that you can kind of get from beauty supply place. You probably can get it from your local drugstore as well, but I got these particularly from a beauty supply place. My local beauty supply place offers a lot of different things at really affordable prices. They even have a loyalty program, kind of similar to what CVS offers with a loyalty card. They scan, you spend a certain amount, they give you money to use on other purchases. So I like my local beauty supply place. They're really nice, very sweet. I actually buy a good amount of the things that I can't get from CVS from there. And these are one of them, really inexpensive. And this is like needed when you're sectioning and detangling your hair. You're going to need that to section it off. And then I'll just show you 3 more things because in my video I'm just going to go ahead and start detangling and showing how the product works. You may see me add more of the gloss on there on certain areas where my hair is dried. I may need more product just so it's at least moist. So the other thing I want to show is that I have a comb like this that I've also got from my beauty supply place that is really helpful in detangling. That's one other thing that I use. The other thing I use, I bought this, I believe, probably from an Ulta. I don't shop there often because a lot of the things I get from my local beauty supply place, I like to support local businesses. And because I work at CVS, I shop there often because that's where I work and I get a pretty good discount. So this is the other item I purchased. This is particularly from an Ulta. And it's actually called a shampoo comb. That's another tool I use. The other thing I use is literally called a detangling comb. Also, I got this from my local beauty supply place. It's called Beauty and Beauty. And they're really great. They're really great. They always have everything. That's where I get my wigs. That's where I get my new Nile. If you see my new Nile video, that's where I get that from. So, you know, if your drugstore doesn't carry it, supporting your local beauty supply places is really key. I feel like supporting mom and pop shops or local businesses is really important, and we all should do it. You know, big business is great, but those little stores are what generate and keeps the community going. So we should always try to support as much as you can, and that's what I do. So that's why you hear me say my local beauty supply place. My local beauty supply place is called Beauty and Beauty Supply, but I say anyone's local beauty supply place. A lot of these items you can get there. So onto the video. As I had started, I had said that I had pretty much had the product in for a good 20-30 minutes. I say about 30 minutes now. I normally let it sit overnight sometimes, but because I really need my hair washed and there's a plethora of things I need to do today and also tomorrow, I want to make sure I got my hair washed and conditioned today. So technically with this product, it's not like I'm really washing my hair. I'm going to be using a shampooing comb because it's the widest right now. This is an alternative, but the handle's so long it's a little awkward to use. So you may see me switch between the three. So the front of my hair pretty much dried a lot. I don't know if you can see my scalp, but my scalp is not dry right now. So that's why I don't really believe it's really the glaze that's causing me to have flakiness. You can probably see a little bit of flakiness as right now on my scalp. So that's why I don't believe the glaze is contributing to my dry scalp. I just think it's just maybe my natural oils and the buildup. I mean, I'm probably going to try that shampoo that my primary care physician had prescribed to me. But literally, this drives me absolutely nuts. And I know that I'm in the middle of a video, but it's like I can't stop messing around with it. But I know in a little bit I'm going to rinse this really well, and my conditioner should be able to rinse it out too. I try not to shampoo that much because it dries out my textured hair. But maybe that could be it too. I don't know. That's why if my primary care physician let me have an appointment with my dermatologist, he could tell me, I could bring in the products I'm using, and he could tell me whether it's my scalp or it's the products. You know, I mean, my primary care physician is really a smart guy, but he doesn't know everything about everything. So if it continues, I'm going to try the shampoo. I would say probably by the end of this year, I'm going to hope to be able to be linked up with a dermatologist. Right now, I'm just trying to part my hair, and as you can see how tangled it is. A lot of it may be just the dirt and the gunk from, you know, the dandruff and everything. But you already can see that some of my hair is already dead. See what's hanging? So that's just dead hair that has fallen off. And I just throw it away. You know, it's dead hair. You can't keep something that is no longer a part of your scalp. So I'm going to right now take some of this glaze and actually put it on this area. So you kind of can look and see about what I'm talking about in terms of how it detangles your hair. A lot of my hair being knotty is probably just it dirty, you know, just from it not being washed for a period of time, and the buildup. So this is a comb I'm choosing to detangle with. I start from the ends first because that's where most of the dead hair is, and I just gently, I don't know, I guess maybe you wouldn't think I'm gently doing it, but I gently just start on the ends. That's where most of the knottiness and dead hair is. And a lot of the knottiness is really just the dead hair. It's just a bunch of dead hair that just has matted together. And I want to give you a good, so you can see how well the product works. So the reason why I fell in love with this is because it detangles my hair really well. but it also like softens it, gives it kind of like a little bit of a gloss. I don't know if it's an oil on the hair, but I find that whatever this product has, it fulfills my needs. It gives me what I want. It gives me the sheen I want. It softens my hair the way I want, and it makes my detangling very easier. And I'm combing from the ends upward. I'm going to start using some clips to pull back this portion of my hair, because as I'm combing, I don't need hair that's not detangled to be falling into the hair that is. So I wanted you to see in the video how I can like literally start from the ends and work my way up. And you see how already my hair is already detangled. I mean, my hair can be really extremely unruly. Probably can't see all in the camera, but this is how long my hair is. So my hair apparently is growing quite a bit. I'm shocked how long it is now, but not really. I mean, for a girl who doesn't do much to her hair, the length that my hair achieves sometimes shocks me. I mean, if I probably took care of my hair even better, my hair would probably be even longer. But that's how long the front is right now. And that's no dead hair. It's all my hair coming from the scalp. I probably can do better with stop pulling my hair back. You see how my hair is short here? I probably can do way better with doing that. But a lot of my hair, when you see me comb it out, a lot of times my hair is detangled because all the dead hair. Do you see how much hair is shedded? That's just because I don't rake a brush through my hair often. Like I said, I'm a wash and go type of girl, so I'm not combing my hair daily, and that's probably really bad. But when it comes to natural hair, I feel like you shouldn't be raking through it often, because that what breaks your hair off. I feel like comb your hair when it's needed, like what I need to do now, how I'm combing through it now to wash it and brush it. I don't really brush my hair a lot. I really comb more, but I'm more of a girl, like I said, wash and go. I rake through my hair with my fingers. I may brush the edges, so that's why my edges are really really short, and I pull my hair up a lot. So any part of my hair, I'm trying to pull a really good part. My hair is really tangled from the root, because that's where your hair grows from. So my hair doesn't grow in any particular pattern, but I kind of want you to see the unruliness of my hair and how this product really helps me kind of get through it. And I think me showing you the first part of my hair that I combed gives you a really good idea on what I mean. So this is the second part, and what I normally do is just pull another section. I don't think I need more gloss on there because I already have it pretty saturated. So like I did in the first batch of hair, I have a lot of dead hair on the ends, and I normally start on the ends as you see I'm doing now. See all of the dead hair I have? So sometimes when you're detangling your hair, it doesn't always get all the dead hair out. So that's why I use several different combs. And sometimes when I'm close to rinsing the hair, I use even a comb with a comb that has tighter teeth that are closer together, just to make sure I get all of that dead hair out and all those knots and patches of matted hair. But when I'm combing my hair, I don't feel like it's really ripping or anything, because like I said, the gloss really gives it a nice shine. It softens the hair, it conditions it. Right now I'm just trying to comb out that piece of dead hair that doesn't want to come out, but that's kind of what falls out. And everyone's like, oh my god, look how much hair you're losing. I have so much hair that I'm not really, it looks like I'm losing a lot of hair, but believe me, I'm not. I have a lot of hair on my head. I'm blessed that I'm not thinning. So If it's dead hair and everything, I don't really make a big deal about it. You're going to have to lose it. In fact, combing out all the dead hair like alleviates my hair from being so darn thick. And see how easy that was? That wasn't even that hard. And that's kind of the length of my hair. So normally what I do as I'm going through it, I don't know if you can see that, if it's shiny or a glaze or a sheen. I'm kind of close to the camera. It does give off a nice gloss that is clear. And like I said, it's really helpful in detangling my hair. So now that amount of hair that I just detangled, I kind of combine it with the other one. The first part I did, and I just keep doing that until all of it's combined together. And this is how I hold my comb. See how I have my finger over it, like this, over the comb? That just helps steady the comb, at least my technique. And I just keep raking through it till I feel like it's combed through, it's detangled. And I just keep doing that. And this amount of hair, I like to take it and twist it. Not twist it up tight, but just twist it out the way. Okay? And I have a lot of dead hair in the back. You can already see it. You know, I have a lot to go through. I always forget what type of texture my hair is, but I hear 4C, 4, I don't even know what they mean. I swear that I've looked it up to see where I match up with other girls who say what their texture is, but I don't know. I get confused. So I don't know what my hair texture is, but as you look at it, you can kind of get an idea what kind of hair texture I have. And I say that this product is worth trying for yourself. It's, you know, I'm pretty much, I've already got a quarter of my hair done in just a couple of minutes. Now mind you, the back of my hair is pretty thick, but as I showed you, if you just start on the ends first and comb out all those dead pieces, it makes it so much easier, and you just work your way up, you know. I sometimes change position of the comb. I'm going like that underneath. So the technique is just something that, you see how I switch back to that? I'm like this underneath, and I'm like this on top. So that's my technique. And already I'm about almost 18 minutes into my video. And I don't think I'm going to do the rest of the video showing you how I detangle my hair. I think pretty much what I've shown thus far gives you a good idea of how the product works, at least on my hair. And I think with this product, you can either use it dry, like I did, and comb through it, or you can use it wet. Wet's an option. Wet is the other option to do it. I don't think I've ever used it wet, and I'm thinking maybe I may want to do that, but normally the product, if I'm doing my hair wet, I would assume my hair is not as matted and tangled as it is. I tend to start this product dry because it's the thing that helps me detangle my hair. So I can never even imagine myself using it wet, but you can. You can shampoo and condition your hair, and then apply the glaze, and then rinse it, and then style. So depending on the ladies, but for my texture, I start it always dry and just use it as a detangling. So as I'm approaching 20 minutes now, you can see at least one part of my hair that's really thick and unruly, how I just worked from the bottom to the top. And you can see how my hair literally is detangled. And I just keep going underneath to get all of it, and on top. So you see my top, underneath my hand, and then on top with that. And I never even noticed I had a technique on how I comb my hair until I started filming this video. But as you film, you start noticing the different things you do. So right now, this is probably the first quarter of my hair. I'm going to stop and continue in a little bit. So I'll come back.